Hey yo, how is everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. What's up, man? Look, we here for that FNN. I got some more. If y'all want to hear some more, I got some more. First things first, though, hit that like button. I sure appreciate it if you wouldn't mind. Hit that like button. I promise you, we got some stuff to talk about today. Today we do. Hit the like button as you come in. Please get comfortable. Hopefully, if you're working, you got time to take a little breaky break. If you're not working, I hope you got you a snacky snack. Because we got to get into it. Yes, we got more dirt on Pelosi. We got more dirt on Nancy. More dirt on Nasty Nancy, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we do. So we're going to get into that. We got some stuff going on, some more mess. We're going to hear about what's going on with China. We're going to talk about our lying politicians. We're going to get into all of it. How is everybody doing? Let me greet folks. Marion Reeves, how you doing? First one in the chat. Jackie Gaines, how you doing, girl? Kenya 330 in the house. We got Auntie Eva here. How are you? My good sis Lily, we love you, doll. Miss Sparkle is up in here. What's going on, y'all? This is our Mary Kay lady. We got LaPriest in the house. Quiet Storm 87. So good to see you. More Than Beauty has made it into the building. And Kia Coco Pop, you let me tell you about you. Let me tell you about you. That's right. Don't y'all forget y'all random acts of kindness today. Please don't. And you know what, Kia? I did get my package from Amazon. And I know one of them was all you and one of them was off my wish list from Amazon. Thank you so much. Girl, when I seen it, my daughter, I had grabbed it, I opened it. As soon as I saw that Yoda, I say, this Kia. I know it's Kia. Girl, thank you so much. I love it. Oh my God, I was in heaven. What's up, Patricia Joaquin? What's up? How you doing, Miss Tampa? All right, girl. We got Patricia Robinson up in here. How you doing? Queen Mermaid is in the house. Thank you for sending me that reminder because I sure appreciate it. All right. We got it's Miss Parker to you. How you doing? Sweet Beloved is in the house. Glad to see you. Toffee Mocha is also here. Don't y'all forget, we also streaming on Twitch. If you can stream on both, do that. Please look out for your girl. Marilyn McGowan, my sister, I love you. I'm glad you made it. Vanessa Comagate, hello, lovely. Glad you're here. We got our baby sis, Lala Chanel, in the house. What's up, Kim Berg? Good to see you. Y'all, it is the beautiful CC Miller, the beautiful, incomparable CC Miller. So glad to see you. Glad you made it. Nacho Twins mama is up in here, We got Yvette all the way from Birmingham, England in the chat. Good to see you. Nona Perkins, what's up, girl? How you doing? There goes my sweetheart, my sister, Nisi Rose is in the chat. All right. Who else am I missing? DS. What's up, DS? I'm glad to see you. And D. Marie. Al. Fly Gray Streak is in the building. How you doing? Thank you for holding us down in Twitch. I appreciate you. Hey, Candace Lane. How are you? Delicia. Hey, love. I'm glad you're here. Oh, is this Queen of the Mall? Did I see Queen of the Mall? Yes, I did. How you doing? It's good to see you. You know, that could be the queen of them all or queen of them all. Or maybe you're both. I mean, I like to shop a little bit too. I do. What's up, Golden Life? Good to see you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. Toffee Mocha, thank you for being in Twitch. Sin City, thank you for holding us down in Twitch. All right. Appreciate that. We got Tom G all the way also from the UK. I'm so glad to see you. Am I frozen? Is I'm frozen? Okay, there we go. Tom G is here from the UK. We got Nisi holding us down in Twitch, and I appreciate you. I'm so glad y'all coming on through, sliding on through. I'm glad to see everybody. It is Thursday. Just as a reminder, Kia reminded y'all in the chat, but I'm going to remind you again. Do not forget, please, ladies and gentlemen, your random acts of kindness. This is Thursday. Y'all know Thursday is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. You don't have to know them, but do something kind. Make sure it comes from the heart. And if you can get away clean, get away clean. Jazzy J, what's up, lady? Good to see you. All right, we got Latanya Hudson in the house. You say, hey, from Georgia. I know that's right. You better represent, girl. All them pretty girls over there in Georgia. Mm-hmm. My mama's from Georgia. I know about all them pretty girls in Georgia. It's kind of what y'all do. It's your thing. All right. But listen, so remember to do y'all random acts of kindness. It's super important. Remember, if it's at a drive-through, if it's at a car wash, if it's at the barber shop, if it's at the nail shop, if you can do your random acts of kindness at the grocery store, wherever it is, if it's at your job, if you can leave somebody a cup of coffee and get away free, do something sweet for somebody for no reason at all. Let's normalize kindness going viral. Let's make kindness go viral. Let's make smiles go viral. Let's make treating people right go viral. Okay? We got to protect the brand. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. If you in the chat and you know what I mean when I say protect the brand, let me see you put it in the chat. Just type in the chat, protect the brand. I want to see it in the chat. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Nisi, you did your random act of kindness today? All right. I love it. Those of you who were there Saturday or got your notes and you were absent, all that good stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, put protect the brand in the chat. Because I want to make sure that y'all are protecting the brand, okay? Part of protecting the brand is kindness, is showing love, it's being patient, it's being long-suffering, all that. That's right. Protect the brand. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Protect the brand. Y'all know who we represent, and we don't do it by running our mouths. We do it with our actions. We do it with our integrity, and we do it with our decency. We do it with our hearts, not with our mouths. That's right. Protect the brand. Protect the brand. That's right. And your ambassadorship. Don't you mess around and don't lose your job. Don't be like that girl that went viral. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. Do not get this dance. Nisa, you left a pack of diapers and ran. That's my girl. They didn't catch you, did they? Yes. That's right, Lala. Protect the brand at all costs. Protect the brand. Okay? DT is in the house. That's right. Hashtag protect the brand. Let me tell you something. If you don't know, let me just drop a bug in your ear, and this was for free. If you know who you live for, you know who you serve, you know who you represent, you ain't got to tell nobody. Shh, mum's the word. But if you act like you're supposed to act, and you represent the brand and you protect the brand, people will get the message anyway. So we got to do the things that matter, and we got to do it from the heart. And it ain't done with lip service either. It ain't done with lip service either. Let me just tell y'all one more time how proud I am of my family over here. We do it by helping the needy. We do it by making sure we get those scholarships out. We do it by our random acts of kindness. We do it by showing love. We do it by putting smiles on people's faces. Heck, I do it every day by coming here bringing y'all this news and telling you the truth, because the news gonna lie every chance they get. So when y'all hear me say protect the brand, y'all put right there. As soon as I say it, y'all put it right in the chat. Protect the brand. That's what matters. Protect the brand. And no, we're not talking about ourselves. Like I say, some of us know who we work for. You know who you work for, you know what to do. Protect the brand. So anywho, let's get into this good old Florida Negro news and these updates. Because baby, oh child, they be lying. They be lying. They just be lying. I don't know why they lie so much. But don't worry. Never fear. Because you know I'm going to catch them. Whether they tell a half a truth and the whole lie, we're going to get into it. Now, before we get to them good lies, let's get us a couple of good laughs. Because you know right now, we got Biden versus Trump, and you know we don't like either one of them. Biden be lying and Trump be lying and can barely read. I don't know what's more pathetic, but we going to laugh at him anyway. So let's go and get us old Trump update in there. Okay? That's right, DT. That's all we need, baby. It's the love. You ain't got to have no money to show love. Do you know? Let me give you an idea before we start getting into the Trump update and this mess that they doing with him. Child, this thing is so funny. But this is a good idea, DT. Do you know you can write somebody an encouraging note and put some Bible verses in there, some nice words of encouragement, affirmations, and you can tape it to their door and just say, hey, just some encouraging words. It's all kind of sweet things you can do for people to put a smile on their face. If you got $1 or two, cool. And if you ain't got it, you still got your love, you got your heart, you got your hands. It might be as simple as carrying somebody trash to the bin for them if it's an older person. It could be something as simple as, your neighbor got a bunch of bad behind kids. Offer the babysitter, offer the, bring them some snacks or something over. You can still do little nice things. Tom G say, please don't shock me today as much as you did yesterday, Shanitra. I got a glass of wine ready. Well, I sure hope you ain't going to be shocked, Tom. But you know me, I got to tell it. If I know the truth, I got to tell it. Y'all can't expect me to be quiet. Y'all don't come here for me to be quiet. Y'all come over here for me to run my mouth, lose my voice, and tell the truth on these lying people. All across the world, wherever they at lying, it's my job to point it out. And if there's anything that's important that's happening, it's my job to make sure you know about it so you can do something about it. Okay? So dig this. Back to the Trump update. So anyway, how about they're finally, because I told y'all the federal, I don't think I did tell y'all. I didn't, because I got the update after I was off the air. Well, a federal judge, the federal court said that they got to unseal the warrant information because the Department of Justice and the FBI was both saying no comment. Neither one of them didn't want to give no statement. So the federal court then came through and said, y'all got to unseal it. So apparently on Monday, we're going to all have access to what was in that warrant. I want to know what y'all was really looking for. Okay, because there's some inconsistencies with the stories. Y'all know a lie ain't nothing to tell, and these people sure don't mind telling a few. If it's anybody gonna tell a lie, they gonna do it. So let's get into what's true and what ain't true. Okay, let's get into what's true and what ain't true and what don't sound just right. Okay, so now the first thing we know is they're claiming that they went there based on the National Archives, and he supposedly got some stuff that's classified. Okay. We also know that they're claiming, they're now finally admitting that they went there intentionally when he wasn't there. They're admitting they did not want him there when they went because they didn't want him to call cameras and this and that. Why you don't want him to call cameras over there or people to see what y'all doing? Like, what does it matter? If you raided his house, you raided his house. Why do you care if the cameras are there? But none of my business. I don't like, again, I have no dog in this fight. I don't like either one of them. So then they said that we found out, because first they were saying they took 15 boxes. Now the official count, according to Trump, them, of course, and Trump be lying, he said they only took 8 boxes. Okay, well and good. They're also now saying that they came because they had an informant on the inside of Trump camp, and he came to the FBI and he told them exactly where the papers was in the house. Okay? Now let's talk about what we don't know. What we don't know is, first of all, any documents that were classified, the president has the authority to declassify. So what we don't know is whether he declassified said documents or not. We don't know that. Hey, Sharon Fauna. So we don't know that. The other thing we don't know is, if you saying that an informant told you exactly where the documents were, we also know that you was digging around in Melania's panty drawer. Y'all heard me right. They say that them men went through that girl clothes and dug in her panty drawer. Now I know she was doing the adult movies and she, a strange looking lady or whatever. She act a little funny. She squint all the time. Everybody knows she was doing the naked nasty modeling and stuff. Okay, cool. But why did y'all have to go through that lady drawers? I would like to know that for all the women in America. Ain't no reason for y'all to be playing in that woman drawers. If you had an informant, why you didn't just go get the paperwork? What was y'all doing in her drawers? And I don't mean like her chest of drawers. I mean her panty drawers. And her boy shorts, thongs and stuff and whatever else she put on. What's up, Nina Ross? I'm hungry too. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I'm sure hungry. But not before I tell y'all what's going on. I wish I would. I wish I would go eat something before we tell this. But yeah, they did some weird stuff. They did some weird stuff. Then the other thing that we now know is a court, and that's if you can believe them, because they do be lying. But what we also do know is that Trump lawyer claimed, yeah, Nisa, they went through the girl's drawers. They were digging in her drawers. Kobe said these people out there created a whole P-tape lie, knowing it was Hunter with all the tapes. Exactly. They'll lie in a minute. That's why I'm keeping my eye on them. Well, I want to see what they're doing. Right, Kia? Maybe they did want a souvenir. Maybe they want to take a pair of Melania drawers. They don't even know if she bathed properly, but they want a pair of her drawers. I mean, all right. Jackie, that's hey, I'm just reporting what the people say now. Yes. Yes, Tom. They nasty. They nasty. They was digging in the girl drawers. They don't know whether she bathes, whether she don't bathe, whether she put a cap full of bleach in the water, nothing. Hey, NW, all I know is they went in there playing with the woman drawers now. Now, that's what they did. They went through her clothes hanging up in the closet, and when that wasn't enough, they opened up the shiffer robe, and they reached down in there and went to playing with the girl drawers. And they know it wasn't no paper, it wasn't no documents in her drawers. Hey, Dolce, they nasty now. They nasty. They too much. Vanessa said, dang, Trump don't even have access to her drawers like that. He sure don't. Trump can't even shake that girl hand when he want to. You know, we all seen her snatching her hand away from him. He can't even touch the back of her hand. So Trump probably ain't even seen 90% of the drawers in there, in the shiffer robe. And they done went all in there playing with the drawers. Hey, Kia, they don't care about cleanliness at all. But this is what they're doing. So we got to report what's happening. Hey, sis. How are you? I missed you. But yes, that's what they did. They played in the woman's drawers. And I'm not sure why they did that. That's one of the things that we do not know. We do not know why they did that. But that is what indeed has taken place. Yes, this is what happened. This is what your government did. Hey, Mo Better. What's going on, sis? So good to see you. All right. Oh, I'm going to call you. When I get off here, I got to call you. My daughter's in town, girl. She is. So listen. Next up, I guess we're just going to have to wait till Monday, and we'll see what exactly was in the warrant, because we don't really know what was in the warrant. So I guess we'll find that out on Monday. Now, the other thing is, you know, he pled the fifth when it came with the New York Attorney General. Now, apparently, his children had already given their dispositions. He was all set to give his, but now basically he's not going to, because he's claiming that they got a witch hunt and they after him, they out to get him. And so now he's not going to say anything. He went so far as to say that he never understood why people pled the fifth and how he laughed at them. And now he understands why people plead the fifth. So whether he actually understands it or not, we don't know. I don't believe he understands very much. We are talking about somebody with the cognitive ability and reading level of a fifth grader. So whether he actually understands it or not, bless his soul. What's up, sunshine? Say, oh my word, I think I came on the wrong porch. Who playing in bloomers? Hey, girl, the FBI was playing in Melania's bloomers. Mo Better say, the way I just screamed at shiffer robe. I ain't heard that word in ages. You know I like to dig deep down in the crates, okay? And pull out those words and terms you ain't heard in a while. You know, just for flavor. Say, but he said only the mob plead the fifth. Well, he admitted to it and actually said that he didn't, he never understood why people did it, and that he had poked fun at people doing it. And he say now he understand why they did it, and he gonna do it too. Now that's what he said. Now whether it's a lie or not, I'm gonna leave that up to you. But that is indeed what was said. DSA sounds like they wanted to have a possible interaction with monkeypox. Oh my gosh, really, DS? Monkeypox, really? Okay, if you say so. So moving right along. Okay. China's not so heavy in the news today. They were yesterday, of course, because we had to clear their name because they've been lying on those people about what they're doing with the Uyghurs. And apparently 30 diplomatic delegates from different Islamic nations went to see for themselves. And the test determined, in the words of Maury Povich, that was a lie. None of those things are taking place. So apparently the Western media's propaganda machine is in full swing. Now, let's talk about, hold on. Let's talk about the, what is it called? The Langya virus. Langya virus. We got to talk about that. Okay. People like to scare you a little bit. Have mercy. You say that's that canine blood smelling britches. More than likely. Child, it's so sad. These people are desperate. Y'all, they literally subscribed to our channel, waited in line to try to spam our chat. That's what you call pathetic. It's some lonely people in the world. Not canine blood smelling. Too much. Mo better say that's why I need my family. Every life is a homecoming. That's the idea. That is the whole entire idea. Okay? So this Langya virus outbreak in China. So now I know we're getting a lot of this in the news, and y'all know I watch them. Every time they drop a new mixtape, I'm on them. Every time they drop a new mixtape, I'm on them. I'm watching them because, you know, we saw what they did with the Carnival 19. I put nothing past them. They used that as a wealth transfer. They used it to shut down small businesses. Right. It's another mixtape. But this one I think is more for fright than actual fatality. Reasons being, the Langya virus right now, there's 35 cases. Nobody's dead. Ain't nobody dropped. Oh, Mommy's Peanut is helping the mod in the chat. Thank you, Mama's Peanut. So 35 cases, nobody's dead. Much like the whole monkeypox debacle. You know, oh, it's a national state of emergency. Meanwhile, nobody in the U.S., and I mean absolute nobody, has died from the pox of the monkey. So, you know, there's that. So here we go with another scare tactic. This time it's Langya. Nobody's dead. 35 cases in China only. So the symptoms are fever, fatigue, cough, loss of appetite, muscle pain, nausea, headache, and vomiting. So now this is where it gets murky. Are y'all ready? Because y'all know I love to bring some old murky water with some information. Information you can use and kind of, you know, draw your own conclusions. So this one, again, is coming from animals. Oh, yeah. So they weren't exactly sure which animal was responsible or what they call the reservoir for the Langya virus, the Langya Hanipa virus, not to be confused with the Nipah virus. Because first they were saying it was Nipah virus. This is another strain that is related to it, but not the same thing. Now that one had me worried, but that's what I said. Like, it's all fear tactics. When they mentioned the whole Nipah virus, Egypt Nile in the building. What? What's up, Egypt? All right. Basically sounds like an old nasty flu. That's what it sounds like to me. A good old nasty flu. So they went checking to see, according to them, and you know they lie too, because anytime we're talking about governments in the world, there's no just government. Every government, every politician in every country is a crook. Every one of them. You cannot show me an honest politician. They don't exist. They don't exist. If you one of those people that want to come tell me about a good politician, please save it. Use that for your Bible study, your prayer line, or something else. Don't come telling me about no honest politician. That animal doesn't exist. So these people releasing this information out of China, you know it, I know that China's government controls the media. They control what gets out. So if their media is talking, it's just like the government's talking. So of course, I don't trust you. I don't. Plain and simple. So anyway, they're saying that the out of all the animals that were tested, they said that 27% of all the shrews tested had it. So they're saying that basically they feel like it came from the shrews, but they're not really sure what it is. And if you're worried about what a shrew is, it looks like a rat. It's like a mole like animal. Okay. It's a mole like animal. It's like a little rodent. It's a little rodent. So they're saying that it was in the shrew population. I don't believe shrews are going around biting people. Right, Lala. Politician is another word for liar. Politician is another word for liar. I don't believe shrews are going around biting people. We do remember, we discussed over here on the front porch during Good Afternoon Royals and that good old FNN, what happened with the Carnival 19. We have this issue because our government was funding use of function testing in Wuhan and adding spike proteins to a disease that was meant for animals. The end. So they manipulated it so that it would be infectious to humans. And then now here we are with countless small businesses closed, with countless middle-class families being thrust into poverty, with us drowning in inflation and being thrust further into poverty. Further. So we know how the last one ended. To me, the fact that they were checking animals and trying to blame an animal for being a reservoir for the Langya virus, I feel like that's because that's where y'all got it from. It sounds like some more use of function testing type crap. And it might be some more spike proteins involved. Like, we talking about governments that work together and attack each other in public. True Wisdom 13 say, can someone explain how these diseases always end up targeting Black people? Are there any clear people getting it? Well, when it comes to the Hanipa virus, the Langya Hanipa, nobody's got it except 4 people in China, and they're not Black. And when it comes to the monkeypox, Black people have been getting it for decades, actually. What happened is it's behaving differently than it has behaved for decades, and nobody cared until it was clear people that got it. And they were actually sitting on stockpiles of smallpox vaccines that could have actually helped the people in Africa who were suffering, and they refused to give those vaccines to West African countries who had need of them. Now, that's what really went on. Yeah, blue liar, red liar. They're all liars. Not one of them tells the truth. What's up, Silver Diamond? How you doing, gorgeous? So, in any event, they basically telling on themselves, in my opinion, saying that, the shrews had it. We checked all the shrews and 27% of them had it. Why would you go checking it? Why would you go checking a shrew for something that you find in people unless you know that's where you got it from? So they're calling the animal the natural reservoir for the Langya virus. Somehow I seriously doubt it. I feel like it's not a reservoir. That's something that maybe only they get. And y'all decided to repurpose it so that humans could get it. Good going there. Right. They always tell on themselves. That's kind of like what the devil does. Him and his nieces and nephews. They live telling on themselves all the time. What's up, E. Davis? All right. Thank you so much. You say you listening at work and you love the FNN. Well, I appreciate that. I do, because I work hard for this info. So the Nipah virus, the one that they were trying to frighten us with because it's related to the Langya, which almost just like smallpox is related to monkeypox, but it's not the same thing. That's how Nipah is related to the Langya Nipah virus, but it's not the same thing. The Nipah virus, that's the one that scared me because it's like between 40 and 75% guaranteed fatality rate. And that one was found in fruit bats. And ain't no jab for this one. There's no jab for the Langya. I'm sure if they make it to America, get their scare tactics popping, I'm sure Pfizer will whip up something. Trust them. Don't trust them to test it, but they'll whip up something for you. Next up, let's talk about this inflation, shall we? All right. So now y'all know they're out here reporting, that inflation is going down. Things are getting better. Inflation is going down. They got their resident raccoons like Ricky Smiley coming on the radio trying to help them fool Black people yet again. Well, let's talk about the truth, shall we? Y'all don't mind if we talk about the truth, do you? I hope you don't, because I want to talk about the truth. So they say inflation is going down, and that's what they're reporting. They're touting it as, oh, see, we're turning things around. Never mind the fact that you are the reason we're in this condition. All of them. And I don't mean just Biden. I'm talking about the previous administration as well. Number one, those interest rates at the Federal Reserve should have never been kept artificially low for that long. They knew that was a problem. Secondly, you went and printed up almost $7 trillion and flooded the market with it. Thirdly, look at the position we're in. It's your doing. It's your handiwork. That's right, Fly Gray Streak. Ain't nothing wrong with a little colloidal silver. Nothing at all. So they said that, oh, this is a win, child. This is a win. Inflation is down from 9.1% to 8.5% in July. Now, on the surface, it would look like they're telling the truth. But you know they lying, right? They were misleading you. You know what I say. Half a truth is the whole lie. Telling half the truth is the whole lie. Okay? So here's the gag. Here's the gag. That 8.5% is misleading, and it's intentionally misleading because they're not telling you what actually went down. So what it actually was reduced was mostly travel-related expenses. Right? Why would they even mention that? What does that have to do with the food you eat? What does that have to do with what you need to live? Nothing. The amount, the inflation that went down was travel-related. Hotels went down by 2.7%. Airfare reduced by 8%. Rental cars reduced by 9.5%. That's what made the difference in the inflation being reduced, not anything that pertains to your actual quality of life or even being able to feed your family. What's up, Veronica? That's what's going on. I just want you to understand. This ain't got nothing to do with your food, nothing to do with nothing. This is them playing games, playing in your face, hoping that we'll be stupid enough to give them another shot at driving us into abject poverty and famine come November. That's what they're plotting on. And they're hoping we stupid enough to help them do it. So now let me tell y'all what's going on in France. You know, I don't spend a lot of time talking about what's happening in Europe, except for the fact that we do have family across the water over there, okay? There are Black folks all over the globe. And you know, on this porch, we support Black. Okay? We don't support Black America. We don't support Black on the continent. We don't support Black UK, Black France. We don't support Black West Indies, Black South America, Black Australia. We represent Black. Okay? So anywhere there's Black people, what's going on is our business. Okay? Fortunately or unfortunately, however you choose to look at it. Black is our business. Okay? So it's a little problem in France. That heat wave over there on people is unprepared. Now, I told y'all they got a heat wave going on in Europe, period. England over there, UK, they catching hell. You know, they getting ready to restrict water at the Thames Company, you know, the biggest water supplier in England over there in the UK. But now France got a bigger problem because they got the heat wave and now they got wildfires. And y'all know these people are ill-equipped to deal with these things. We get wildfires over here in America like we buying chicken. It's no big deal. But they are not prepared. They are ill-equipped. They are ill-equipped to deal with it. As of today, that the wildfire has been going for 3 days straight. And it's down in the Bordeaux region, you know, where they make the wines and stuff. Right now they're saying they got 1,000 firefighters out there and they're using the water bombing aircraft. You know how they fly over and drop the water and stuff. They hoping for the best, but it don't look good. It has, as of yet, over the last 3 days or so, the fire has forced thousands of people from their homes. It has burned forests down, houses. Right now, as far as forest lands, they're saying that it has burned 6,800 hectares of land. 1 hectare is 2.47 acres. So about 2.5 acres. per hectare. Where the smart people at? Somebody multiply 6,800 by 2.47 and let us know how many acres of forest land has been destroyed. But baby girl, I think you're right. They done made the Lord mad, and now everything's on fire. Right. Right. It sounds like a preview to Gehenna. Sounds like a preview to Gehenna. If you don't want to go, this might be a good time for you to reconsider some things. That's all I'm saying. Not my business, just trying to protect the brand. So that's that on that. Say a prayer for them, for our people over there. Them other folks, y'all probably brought it on yourselves. I'm sorry to say, but until you give Haiti back all their money, until you pay back those countries in Africa that you were collecting money from, you kind of get what you get. I don't really feel bad for you. Over 16,000 acres is what has been burned so far in forest lands. So that's just to give you an idea of the broad area that has been singed, scorched, burnt to a crisp. Over 16,000 acres. Y'all know that's a lot of land. Y'all know that's a lot of land. And it ain't no end in sight. There's no end in sight. So we don't know what's going to happen, but, say a prayer for our folks that are there, because there's quite a few Black folks that happen to be in France. Again, unfortunately, if you let me tell it. Yeah, it's crazy, Mo Better Flower Petal. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, prayers for our folks who are there. Definitely not praying for France. I wouldn't waste my time. But definitely praying for our folks that are over there. Yeah, until they return everything that you stole, until you pay back all the money that these people had to pay you in reparations for their own freedom and independence. Until you do that, everything you think about gonna crumble. Everything you ever think about is gonna crumble. They will get no pity from me. But prayers for our folks, please. Okay, so next up. So the propaganda wall is coming down yet again. And y'all, Pootie Tang, I keep telling y'all, dude is a savage. I don't know where y'all got him from. Somebody need to take him back. I don't know where the hell y'all got him from, but take him back. Pootie Tang is a nut. He's a nut that is professional. So apparently, got a little rah-rah over the nuclear power plant that Russia took control over back in March of this year. So they've had it all the way since March. All of a sudden, now everybody's, the propaganda is that, they're going to go nuclear. They're going to destroy it. It's going to blow nuclear wind all over Western Europe, and they're going to do this. They're going to do that. So I'm sitting here like, maybe. I don't put nothing past nobody. Again, they're politicians. I don't trust any of them. They all lie. I've never seen one that doesn't. Some just lie better than others. But Pootie Tang asked for the inspectors to come in. Yes, he did. The international, what do they call international? Let me look up because I know it's IAEA, but I got to look up the words for the acronyms. Okay. International Atomic Energy Agency. So he's telling them to come on. Tara Hill, girl, how you been? So he's telling them to come on in, inspect this place, and you'll see that what they're saying is not true. We've had it. Everything's functioning. Everything's fine. Please come and check it out. This is the same man, and I repeat, the same man, end quote, repeat line, who said, hey, I ain't trying to go nuclear. That's stupid. Nobody wins in a nuclear war, which is true because the wind travels, and there's no way to keep the wind in your yard. If it's in your yard and a breeze comes through, it's going to be in mine next. So I got it. So he asked for the IAEA to come in and inspect. Child, why the Ukraine went to holler? No, you can't come over there yet. We don't want you to come inspect it. It's not valid. If you inspect it, it's not valid. Tell me how the IAEA inspection would not be valid. They say it's not valid unless we in control of the station again. First of all, whether you're in control of the station or not has nothing to do with this agency. Their job is to govern what goes on with atomic energy. So what's the problem? Other than you don't want them to go in and see for themselves, because then you're going to be proven to be a liar. These people done had it since March, ain't did nothing with it. But now all of a sudden they going to do something with it. But they keep forgetting to point out that ever since it's been in Russian control, the only damage to it is damage that was done by Ukraine. Now I'm going to mind my business, because that ain't none of my business. Right? Not your twins mama. Real shady. Real shady. Baby, that propaganda wall is a trip. Just like China put in its white papers that it sent to Taiwan to let them know, like, don't play, because it ain't worth it. You know, when it came to the Vlad versus Vlad conflict, they was like, hey, U.S. is the main instigator. And the U.S. is the main instigator. They want to keep everybody fighting so they can walk in and pick up the spoils. Not to mention the fact, all those weapons they have over there, baby, the rumors and the scuttlebutt coming from that side of the world is that they're looking for pilots to carry the weapons because they're selling them that fast. They don't have no pilots. Not to mention the fact, hold on. Not to mention the fact, there's photo evidence of people in was it Poland, right across the border, driving up in private cars, having weapons put into private cars. So we don't know where none of this stuff is going. We don't know what none of these people doing. And that's that on that. That's all I got on the news. And we got to go to the funny papers because this is getting real crazy. Real crazy. Now, this one ain't quite so funny, but I need to make y'all aware because I don't know who's vegetarian, who's not. So there's a research that was done, a study, and they checked diet records for more than 26,000 women over a 22-year period. And the conclusion, or the theory based on the evidence that they're saying that the evidence proves or lends credence to the fact that women, not men, but women who are vegetarian are more likely to experience hip fractures later in life. So what they're saying is, you are 1/3 more likely to break a hip if you're a vegetarian later in life. They're saying basically it's not bad to be vegetarian. We know it's very good for you not to be eating the meat and stuff like that. That's all well and good. But if that's what you're doing and you're choosing to be vegetarian, just as a quick warning, make sure that you're using supplements for bone and muscle health. Eating things like fortified cereals, things that have B12 and iron added. Also, make sure that you're getting adequate nuts, legumes, and beans. Because, you know, we all getting older. The clock is not running backwards. Contrary to what I tell you about me being 25, that clock is not running backwards. If you keep saying good morning, you're gonna get older. And you know, as women, we lose bone density anyway. It's called osteoporosis. It happens in a lot of women. It doesn't happen that much in Black women, but it does happen. It is a real thing. So if you are vegetarian, bear in mind, and you are a woman, especially, make sure that you're getting your fortified cereals. Make sure you're taking your supplements. Make sure you're getting your legumes, your nuts, your beans. Make sure you're getting those proteins in other ways. Okay, because I found that to be a little concerning, because I got lots of folks that I love dearly that are vegetarian. And I want you to keep doing what you do. If it makes you happy, if it makes your body feel good, please do it. Just make sure that you cover your back. Okay, cover your back. Kids say just had some good old black-eyed peas, collards, and chicken. Amen. Amen. I agree. But, you know, and for the people that don't want a good old piece of chicken or a good old greasy pork chop, I understand. I want them. I will eat their share. However, you know, just want you to be careful. Y'all know I always got to ring the alarm. Make sure you know to be safe, whatever you're doing, because we don't want you to get hurt. We want you to, if you're still alive, we want you to have good use of your limbs and have a good quality of life. Ain't no point in being here if you're miserable. So now, those of you who are on Discord, I don't know if y'all been checking. So there's another tab for gossip, and I posted this last night, but I'm going to talk about it today. Tell me why Kevin Federline is up here trying to embarrass Britney and pretend like she doing something bad to them kids. Yeah, we talking about Britney Spears. She done made it to the porch. Now, normally a girl like her wouldn't make it to my porch. Not too much. But we gonna talk about it because they did this girl real wrong. They sat up here, let this man take her children, had her running around, breaking up with her goddamn self. Now she done got herself back together. She got control of her money again. And now here he is in social media talking about, I can't sit back and let my sons be accused in this way after what they've been through. As much as it hurts us, we decided as a family to post these videos of it. The lies have to stop. I hope our kids grow up to be better than this. Never fear truth. Well, baby, apparently it looks like the village has spoken and ain't nobody on your side. You trying to embarrass that girl and humiliate her and everything else. You ain't decided there's no family, Kevin. You decided on your own. You the way you robbed that girl and took her money, baby, you became a verb. People was getting federline. Now when a man steals from a woman, you up here federlining. You up here federlining. Just like that dude on Federline Mary J. Blige. You became a whole verb, sir. It didn't work out. Like I said, those of y'all in Discord, if you got a chance to see it, it's under the gossip tab. Check it out. I'm not gonna play that whole them series of videos because it was like, I want to say it's 2 videos. Well, no, 3 videos. If y'all want to check it for yourself, if you're not on our Discord, it's if you check I think the Neighborhood Talk has it too. So they won't access the Britney's money now that the conservatorship is over. Yes, ungrateful little suckers. Say Federline so mad he can't get money through her daddy no more. Exactly, it's a wrap, and she done got married and she happy. Tom G say Federline is scum. Who gets children to film their mother clearly going through it and post it sick? He's worried about that child support will be cut now that the boys are approaching 18. He probably thinking, I'm gonna get me a nice little nest egg before they grow up, before they out of the house all the way. Right. They're mad. The family and all mad because that girl has access to her own money. I hope she gives them not a crust of bread. Right. He had no problem with anything until it was time to run off and take her money. What's up, Vito? Say, I hope Britney sues him for posting them videos. I hope she pays him dust. It would be cool if she sued him and got a little money. But if I'm going to be real, I really, truly hope that she pays him absolute dust. So now, speaking of another delusional man. Oh, Lord, another delusional man. Right, Niecy, just evil. Just evil. That's all. But, honey, delusional men are running it. This is a delusional male summer. Oh, yes. So, I guess let's talk about Carl Crawford, shall we? Because he's a delusional male. So, apparently, Megan is getting ready to drop her album. Carl is over there crying in his Chunky Monkey ice cream. And he's having fits. The girl says something about dropping her album. She says, y'all know I always have problems with dropping my music under this label. All these games and having to go to court just to put out my art has been so stressful. Thank you, hotties, for rocking with me through the bull crap. We almost out. Let's stay focused and run this last one up. So that's what she had to say. And Carl Crawford came in and he called Crawford. He called Crawford it is what he did. So anyway, he starts posting. He says, because she said something about something being leaked. Let me get that statement too. And if she said happened, it probably did. But she said, from my cover art, pieces of my track list, and me even hearing a part of a song I haven't dropped yet leaking. And we all know, all is in all caps, who the only people who had access to all these private links are. I might as well, LOL. So she just, she mentioned it. She said something about it. I feel like she had every right to say something about it if that happened to her. It's like he wants her to be quiet because she won't allow him to use her. It's very interesting. Yes. Oh, Milk Dud Head Call. He crying again. Hey, Bianca the Beautiful. How are you? Evie says, oh, okay, the final album under him. Good. Yes. And that's why he's crying. Quiet Storm 87 said he should have just sat back and stayed quiet. because now his slip is showing. Exactly. Kobe says Carl Crawford and Megan remind me of Irv Gotti and Ashanti. In a way, yes, because he's definitely given obsessed. It's weird. Get your album, get your money, and go. Stop bringing people out to imitate this girl and do all this weird, creepy stuff. Just let it be. So anyway, she said it's coming out Friday. That you can get it, try to get it early or whatever like that. And I guess maybe she thought it was over. Apparently not. Carl Crawford, like you said, Kobe, pulled an Irv Gotti. He all in the he want to be all in the videos. He's talking about shaking my head. She using this as her marketing strategy to promote the album. Wow. By the way, what leaks? Have y'all seen or heard of any leaks? Then DAM at T Ferris Money. I'm assuming that's somebody else, that maybe that's her manager. Said, was that the best you and your artist could come up with? Good job, you fat B. So why he's calling this grown man a fat B, I don't know. Don't ask me. I ain't got no answers. Then he said, but I guess I'll do my part to help the struggling sales. What are you talking about? So she responded, she said, Carl be so MF and mad. Aha, that's why you can't make no more money off me. And then she said, I know he over there wiping the bleep out that head with that towel, cursing hard AF. Boy, they can use some abbreviations. Then she said, all of a sudden talking about let me help promote. B, where you been with the money to promote for the last few years? How the F a dumb AIG story gonna help me? It's not. Then she says, talking about using this for marketing. I need money for marketing. The money y'all told me to put up because y'all wasn't gonna do it. Not Instagram raps from fake ACEOs. So I guess that's still in full swing. It ain't going nowhere. He gonna be obsessed forever. It looks like this is her last album under him. And once it's all said and done, I want to know if y'all think he's still going to be mentioning her on social media, bringing her up for attention, or bringing out weird artists to imitate her or call themselves by her name. Evie says, Pressurelicious leak. That's why she chose to release it. Oh, okay. Well, then there you have it. I don't know about the kids' music like that. What's up, Nadia? Right, honey. Miss Tina Snow. Miss Tina Snow, she said, aha, like a little kid, aha. And I can almost hear her saying that because she's a true Aquarius and she don't mind being antagonistic when she know you don't, when she know you already don't like her. I can't blame her. It is what it is. So let's talk about another delusional male, shall we? Oh, they're running the news these days. So Antonio Brown is another delusional Dusty, and we got to talk about him. Hey, Rochelle. How you doing, girl? Kids say, yeah, he gonna keep crying and stalking Megan. This is getting weird, y'all. This is getting weird. Evie says Carl is definitely gonna get worse once she's off his label. Really? This is bad. Vanessa said it's toxic, childish, and unprofessional to me. It is. Yes, the delusional male lineup. I gotta bring them out. Carl should have known better, but then again, it's Carl, right? So Carl will eventually tell he hit it like Herb did. I think the problem is, Kobe, that maybe she fooled him into thinking she was going to and backed out. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving, I spent money, I gave you an opportunity, and you reneged, and you didn't let me. And that's what it's giving. Hey, EC1153, what's going on? See, I sure hope Federline is paying child support to Shaw Jackson, who he had 2 children with. Shaking my head. These delusional men. I told you, the delusional men, the delusional Dusties, they are running the funny papers this afternoon or this evening. So Antonio Brown. Wow. So listen, I'm just going to read y'all what he said. That's right. Y'all on top of it. The baby say he got baseball money. We know she was milking it as she should. Agreed. Carl said He did have a kid with Evelyn Lozada, so that says a lot. It does. The same lady who beat her stuff like a foster mama. Tom G said Carl giving scorn lover. He is. And Lala says it's giving fatal attraction. Show enough. Yes, scorned woman, honey. Carl is a woman scorned, just like Irv Gotti. Delusional males on deck. DT says, welcome, Royal Family, to the part of the show called Deluded Dusty Dudes, where we talk about the dusty male community. Let us grab our vacuums and vacuum up all the dust and return it back. I like that. That's a nice PSA. Wendy called his kid a cash register. Well, where was the lie? Much like Ashley Darby and her two kids, ATM and Moneybag Yo. So, Dig, this is what Antonio Brown had to say on social media. Okay? He says, my biggest regret in my career doesn't involve calling my general manager a cracker or showing up to the Raiders camp late in a hot air balloon with frozen feet or throwing rocks at the UPS driver. And it definitely doesn't involve taking my shirt off and doing a victory lap around the Jet Stadium mid-game while throwing up deuces. My biggest regret is that I'll never get to see me, Antonio Brown, play a game live. Sure, I can watch the game afterwards. Oh, Lord. But I can't imagine what that was like for you all to see something like that. Like watching the Beatles or Jesus perform at Red Rocks. When the hell did Jesus perform? Okay. He said this is his biggest regret. Now y'all, can we dissect this? Thank you, DS. DS says she got Swiffer and Pledge, y'all. If you need to borrow something, she got it. Yes, he is so ill. He looks musky and greasy. Bad combo. So he don't regret calling his GM, his general manager, a saltine. He don't regret coming in late in a hot air balloon with his feet frozen. He don't regret throwing rocks at a UPS driver. You a grown man. Why the hell was your musky behind throwing rocks at a UPS driver? He don't regret taking off his shirt, running around the stadium while the game's still going on, throwing up deuces. None of those things he regrets. Right, CC. A whole clown. A whole one. Vanessa said the last time someone said Beatles and Jesus, they died. John Lennon. Well, here's hoping. But no disrespect to the Dustish community. Did I say it right, y'all? Okay. This is my disclaimer. How in the world would you say you regret not being able to watch yourself live? What's up, learning to love myself? Evie say Tom Brady got him a whole job when nobody wanted him and he blew it. A dunce, right? DT said, did he mean Jesus or Jesus? He need to mean Jesus, but I think this idiot really meant Jesus. I can't imagine what it was like for y'all to see something like that live. Something like that. Honey, if we want to see something like that, all we got to do is go across the neighborhood wino, the neighborhood crackhead. We can go and, sit up under the bridge and watch the antics of the homeless psychopaths. Like, there's so many places where we can go see the antics of a rabid baboon. So many places. Our good sis Queen Mermaid says it's a madman right there in her neighborhood that appears to be homeless. I'm sure he's done things just like that. Toffee Mocha said, what makes him think he can compare himself to Jesus? I was wondering. That's why I said this is the delusional dusty portion of the program. Say we had secondhand embarrassment that we never needed to experience. Exactly. This fool said, like watching the Beatles or Jesus perform at Red Rocks. First of all, I never read a passage of scripture where Jesus was at the Red Rocks. I don't remember reading that. I remember him going up into a mountain to fast and being tempted by the devil. I remember a trip up Calvary Hill. I remember Golgotha. I remember the Garden of Gethsemane. I remember a whole lot of places. I remember the ship, the Peace Be Still. I remember a whole lot of places. Even you heard anything about Jesus going to Red Rocks? She ain't heard nothing about it either. Y'all heard anything about Red Rocks? And that was the next thing. I never knew Jesus did performances. Now we do know Jesus is the homie, and he can do anything but fail. But I ain't never heard of him performing. I didn't even know Jesus sang gospel. DC said, no, what we didn't want was him taking off his shirt and running around like he snorted sugar and stevia at the same time. Now that's the thing. Right. Keisha Cole blew his head up plus head injuries. So you think that's what it is? You sure it's not an extra chromosome or a little inbreeding? Lel say, what exactly would Jesus be performing? I don't know. Maybe he mean miracles. He did turn water into wine and bring back some dead folks. And he told Lazarus, come here. That was in there. It was a blind dude he met at the pool of Bethesda. It was the lady with an issue of blood. He performed some miracles, but I never heard nothing about no Red Rocks. Tom G said Antonio Brown is trying so hard to be like Kanye, weird, prancing all over the stage and rolling loud. Yeah, maybe he do want to be like Kanye. The difference is I believe Kanye bathes, and I don't know. I don't know if he does. I can't vouch for him. He looks strange. He don't look washed. Right, not a thing. Rita say Red Rock in Denver. First of all, I know the Lord is everywhere, but I just have never seen him. Red Rock in Vegas. I don't know which Red Rock. I don't know. Y'all know I love to read my book, but I ain't never read nothing about no Red Rocks. Tara Hill say, keep in mind he's speaking Dustish. Here's Jesus. Okay, so let me ask, are there any representatives from the Dustish community here? And if so, do y'all have y'all own special Jesus? Asking for everybody in the chat. EC say, I would say to Carl, don't let it go to your head in my Gene Carn voice. Okay. Or in your brand Nubian voice. Don't let it go to your head, no. Nisi said, maybe he meant the Jesus from the movie Jesus Christ Superstar. Maybe. That would make more sense. I was wondering. Evie said, Kanye is no one to model yourself after, and I definitely think he bathed. Yeah, I believe Kanye bathes. Kanye looked like he bathed, and he looked like he put on lotion. Not just natural grease. Kia say, we have a Red Rock Tavern here where I live. I doubt Jesus showed up there. If he show up, somebody getting saved. Now, I'm willing to bet that. I'll put a couple dollars on that. I believe it. Even say maybe white Jesus, because I don't know him. I don't either, baby. I never introduced you to him because I never met him. Lel said, right, he was talking about Kenny G. Okay. That makes more sense. I was confused. I knew he was delusional as hell, but all right, go off, honey. Go off. Say maybe he meant Jesus, his new Mexican babe. Anything's possible. Yes, anything is possible, DT. You so crazy. Tara Hill say he obviously do in his head. We can relate, of course. I can't relate. Hey, Tyler Net. Yes, child, Kenny G. That's who that dude look like when they be talking about white Jesus. That look like Kenny G with a robe on. So he could be talking about Red Rock, Australia, down under. The Lord wasn't there in the Bible. Maybe that's where he met the Lord. Let me hush. I don't know his business. I don't know if he met him, but maybe that's where he met him at. And so that's what he's talking about. Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, this is another one that I did post ahead of time in the Discord. That girl, remember the social media girl and the little the young man, Christian Obumseli. Y'all remember that situation? She had an OnlyFans or whatever, and she was an OnlyFans model, and he was so in love with her, and the people around them said they was in a whole toxic relationship. Well, they eventually went ahead and charged her with unaliving him. She was charged with, unaliving him, the murder, get you up out of here. I don't know if get you up out of here is a charge, but that's the one they gave her, the get you up out of here charge. And so now they say they got elevator footage where she was attacking him. And it looked like she really attacked him too. It's like a lick to the side of the face, a lick to the front of the face, like she was scratching or gouging at his eye. He looked like he was trying to get away. He turned his back and she was jumping on it. It looked like she was trying to jump on the back of his head. So it don't look good for her. It don't look good at all. Oh, well. Yeah, unaliving him. Yeah, that's what it is, baby. Unaliving. Yeah, it's in the Discord. It's under gossip. It's under the gossip tab. Mm-hmm. DT say maybe Antonio's starting a new version of OnlyFans called Jesus. Maybe. That's possible. Mo Better say, really, I thought they were going to let off with no charges. Wow, his family must have really pushed hard. Yeah, either that or that elevator footage sent him over the edge. The elevator footage might have been enough to send him over the edge. Mm-hmm. You say poor woman. Yeah. She going to jail. She about to go to jail, look like to me. He enjoyed every moment of his ride to the upper room. He sure did. Yes, he did. But now she got that charge for getting him up out of here. She got that get him up out of here charge. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, next up, this is what I thought was funny. Governor Cuomo is back. Y'all know Governor Cuomo, nasty Cuomo. You know them Cuomo brothers. You had the one on CNN, and you had the other that was the governor of New York. Now, you know he had to step down because he was around there touching on people, squeezing the Charmin, touching people's cakes, front page, back page, all this stuff. He was touching on people. So anyway, now he say he want to file a lawsuit against the state attorney general because of the misconduct allegations, and he ended up resigning. Now, Letitia be on some stuff, but I'm trying to understand how you gonna sue her and you resign. Tom G says she tried to look remorseful in that mugshot. I mean, you better. She got to look like she's sorry, so when she go to court, her clear privilege will work a little bit. She better be smart and look sorry. He say, live by the sword, die by the sword. God rest his soul. Amen. Gone so soon. Evie said she thought she got away with it. Got to be quicker than that. Yeah, she didn't realize them. The cameras on the elevator work. The cameras on the elevator work. Ask Solange. Them cameras work. And you go to jumping and whooping on people and stuff, the camera gonna catch it. So you got to be more careful. But Cuomo, again, the charges, the allegations was brought or whatever. And he done hinted at his return to politics or whatever. He gearing up for the legal battle involving the woman who they say they got him out of office. But I don't feel like Letitia James got him out of office. Mind you, Letitia is the attorney general for New York. She the same one that can't get no answers out of Trump now because the people went to his house. But she went after him because the people accused him of SA, of touching on people. Y'all know what assault is. We just gonna say touching on people. Okay? So he got accused of touching on people. And according to him, he taking legal action, say that she improperly rejected his request for legal representation in his touching on people lawsuit that led to his resignation. Now, it says that she arbitrarily denied the use of taxpayers' funds for Cuomo's legal counsel. Well, I don't feel like that's inappropriate because when you're not able to afford an attorney, then you can get an attorney appointed. Why the hell should taxpayers pay for you a lawyer, Mr. Nasty Cuomo? Because you're around here with a touching on people charge. Okay? And we know you're nasty because you went running around. You the nasty one was up there talking and we could see the rings in your nipples through your shirt. Mr. Nasty Cuomo. Right. Got to be quicker than that. The man with that fishing pole. I love that. Tara Hill, yeah, he got rude hands. That's a nice way to put it. That's a very nice way to put it. That sister had every right to say, no, you're not finna get no taxpayer money to pay for no legal counsel. Now, underneath that, he's saying the governor is entitled to defense in any civil action alleged while he was acting within the scope of his public employment or duties. The problem with that, Mr. Nasty Cuomo, is it wasn't in your scope of duty to be touching on people. You up here grabbing and trying to kiss people against their will, squeezing the shaman, and now you got touching on people charges, and you think the taxpayer is supposed to pay for your lawyer. That ain't got nothing to do with within the scope of your public employment. Ain't nothing in the state charter of New York, and I ain't never read it. But I'm going to bet money, unless y'all can prove me wrong, that there's nothing inside the state charter of New York that says, as the governor, it is your right and or responsibility to go around touching on people, grabbing and squeezing and groping and enforcing people to kiss you. Then he said on March the 7th, he contacted the office and requested a legal counsel or approved private legal counsel in Cuomo's defense against the woman who accused him of the touching on people charge. However, he claimed that she denied the request, which she should have a month later, without providing a basis for her decision. Cuomo is asking in the lawsuit for the court to formally vacate James's previous denial and declare she had a conflict of interest. Ain't no conflict of interest. She acting in the interest of the people. She's the attorney general. She's not your god sister. How? Listen, y'all better do something with Mr. Nasty Cuomo and his brother Nasty too. Because y'all know the CEO of CNN looked out for that man the best he could, tried not to find him and everything. And then he turned right around and sued the man because the dude couldn't save him. He can't save you. Ain't no saving to be done. But let's see. Oh, this is something y'all might want to know. Not funny, but yeah, he can afford a lawyer. He full of it. Cuomo 60 and aggressive. Yeah, he aggressive. Old self trying to give somebody worms. He nasty. Yeah, creepy Cuomo. Both of them boys creepy. Because remember, y'all, the one over there at CNN, somebody had charges against him too. They said he had some touching on people charges. Can I get away with calling it the touching on people charges? Is that too ignorant? Because I'll stop if that's too ignorant. Even say Kobe, he be trying to get use out of that pill. Oh my Lord. DS say both of them need to be pushed like Carolyn. DS, you not gonna let Carolyn live, are you? Not your twin. Yes, the worms. He's 60. He trying to have somebody itching and scratching. Nasty self. Go take them rings out your nipples. Nasty Cuomo. Matter of fact, that's your new name. So this right here just in. Now this ain't funny, but it's kind of funny. Right, both them Cuomo boys is nasty. Yes. Hold on. Tom G say Cuomo reminds me of Elon Musk's father. Daddy Musk. Yo, Daddy Musk is nasty. Daddy Musk said y'all can get it for free. You say top charges. That's touching on people charges. Top charges. I like that. I don't know, but they might think I'm saying something else if I say top. I don't know. We could say TOP. We just gonna stick with touching on people. Tara Hill say that's sick trying to jumpstart that slang. Oh Lord. Don't make me say that. Yes, the itchy and scratchy show. That's what he trying to put back on the air. Kids say, hence why I don't know how my BFF deals with her 60-year-old dude. She 45. Ooh, she tough. Oh, each will say we need 22 more likes, y'all. Don't do me like that. Can I get a thumbs up? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. He y'all say maybe it's time to open a prison nursing home. Put a cage around every hospital bed. I'm through. Y'all know they got, the geriatric dorms in the prison. They usually try to put them close to the infirmary. That's all. That's all. So listen. This one is disturbing, but this will let me know people done lost their ever-loving mind. Y'all ready for this? Y'all, it is 6 schools in North Carolina Say they finna put AR-15s in every building. And I'm going to sit that right there and let that sink in. Y'all let that sink in a little bit. No, take it all in. Take it all in. Let me repeat it again. End quote, repeat line. There are 6 schools in North Carolina that say that they about to put AR-15s in every building. Now, you tell me what in the solemn heck is that going to do? So now the school, not the school shoot 'em ups ain't even got to bring their own. They can just borrow yours. I'm done. Egypt say yes, as people might think something if you say it right. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna stick with touching on people. Egypt say, I mean, hey, you won't pop them kids. Nah, but the adults gonna have them. And what if the kid, one of them crazy children, is already disturbed or something? You know, usually clear children. Go grab the AR-15 is there. Now they ain't got to they don't have to steal one from their granddaddy. They ain't got to go to their neighbor in the trailer park to get one. They ain't got to, get a fake ID and go buy one. Y'all keeping them at the school now. In case you having a bad day, little Timmy, we got one here for you. We don't want you to stress yourself. Girl, I couldn't digest it either. That's why I figured I put it out there for y'all. No, it ain't gonna end well. Girl, listen. I'm glad I ain't nowhere near North Carolina right now. Right. They done lost their ever-loving mind, girl. Say, I see blood pouring in them schools in the very near future. They don't have enough staff and teachers. They already frustrated and overworked and underpaid, so they don't even care enough. And you going to put AR-15s in every building. Yes, sir. They say that's how they going to do it. I guess that's how they going to advertise the kids. No more shopping for your assault rifles when you having a bad day. Did Karen refuse to give you the keys to the car? Did Bill and Harriet tell you that you had to go to bed on time? Did they force you to cut the grass? Did your math teacher demand you do your homework? No worries. We got AR-15s right here. You can take care of them. Right. What could possibly go wrong? Only in America. Yeah, that's their solution, D. Marie. Get the kids a strap. The baby said we knew what teachers had pow-pows waiting on the day there was a school pow-pow. Yeah. Yes. DS said they passed the law that staff at school can have a pow-pow on the hip in certain states. Not every state. Every state ain't saying you can do that. But it's a lot of states that saying that, bring the strap. And if they let the children, if they let the kids bring the strap, maybe that's why these schools said we're gonna put a strap here for the kids too, to even out the playing field. Let's make sure everybody's armed, okay? LEL say, right, emergency stress relief pow in the school for the kids to get a hold of. Oh yeah. Kobe say, not with these medicated students. Oh yeah, them the ones they want to have the boom shakalaka. LJ Forever say they can't stop break-ins with the computers and air conditioners being stolen, but the AR is gonna be secure. That's their plan. What up, Renee? You made it, girl. Yes. Now, when I was a young tender girl, we wanted nothing more than an AK. They didn't offer us no AKs though, but these kids can get AR-15s. So you know what kids is for, because our kids be wanting AKs. They don't want AR-15s. So you know who they catering to. I'm just saying, if you're gonna pass out something, I'd like another 9. If I can get another 9, hell, I'll take a 45. It kick a little too much, but it's cool. LEL said, why not more resource officers? They put the pow in the school like it's a fire extinguisher, right? Yes, because these kids is not themselves when they're hungry. Yeah, you in Ohio, y'all got it like that up there. I guess they getting rid of them metal detectors. Yes. Well, I guess no, they can keep the metal detectors because you still might try to sneak in an unauthorized one. So the issue, D. Marie, apparently is not that they don't want no boom shakalakas on campus. They just don't want unauthorized. boom shakalakas on campus. What's up, Tammy? Say, let's applaud virtual and home learning. Yes, because you ain't got to worry about your child having to be out here like Bruce Leroy, catching bullets with their teeth. Even say, nah, I agree. I don't see them being secure at all. They ain't gonna be secure. Ain't nothing gonna be secure. You better make sure them children is right with God before you send them to school if they over there. There you go. A pow for back to school shopping. That's what they got for you. What's up, Lily? I love it. You have a beautiful day too. I love you right back. Right. Break the glass in case of emergency. In case of emergency, meaning your mama made you eat your vegetables and you had enough of Barbara's crap, go on, break the glass. Because you know that's how they talk to that. You know, some of they let their children talk to them like that. I'm sick of Barbara's crap. I've had it. You just say, sis, I'm crying every time you say boom shakalaka. Hey, that's what they passing out. They got the boom shakalaka. I'm not the one. I didn't tell them to do it, sis. I'd have never said that. Even say this sounds like a spoof movie. It does. This does sound like something that could never happen. Like I'm gonna get you sucker meet scary movie. But it's really happening. It's really going down like that. Meet Superstar. Don't forget Superstar. Lala say instead of playing spin the bottle, these kids gonna be playing pass the pow. Yes. Yes. Kobe say these students are always smarter than the staff. They watch schedules and people like inmates do. Because these are little inmates. That school to prison pipeline is real. They already training them to be inmates. That's why they treat them black babies the way they do in them classrooms. Say, hey, Rose, I missed the beginning, just getting out of work, but who approved the pow and NC? I don't know who approved it, but they say 6 schools is on the roster. And it's going to be AR-15s in every building at them 6 schools. Now, if it's somebody in that area, let me know and I'll find out the name of the schools. So that way, if your child is over there, you can know and make preparations so that your baby don't go walking up the King's Highway. Okay? If you in that area, let me repeat. And you know that you're a member of the royal family or you one of our cousins. Okay? If you in that area, you want to make sure that your baby is not at the school, at the King's Highway Middle School. Let me know and I'll find the name of the schools so that way your child don't go marching up the King's Highway. Okay? Because we don't want that. Tammy say, I got to purchase bulletproof vests next to the button-down shirts. Yes, the baby's going to have to wear Kevlar to school. And helmets. That's what they said, Renee. They going to give them, they going to put one in every building. One in every building. So now if your classmate is using if your classmate is using the pole first, you got to wait in line. Your family's in Raleigh, Grifton, and Kingston, I will get right on it. I will find out the name of them schools so that way I can, send them to you and you can check and make sure that they not, over there getting ready for, to be casket sharp because we don't want that. Keisha say I'm in Florida, but Florida do dumb stuff too. Thanks, Shanitra. Yeah, but Florida ain't that dumb. Florida ain't never that dumb. Tom G say they even not have bulletproof backpack. Sick world we live in. It's true, but better to be safe than sorry. Child, these people are so pitiful. Now you a lonely sapsucker when you will sit up and literally subscribe to a channel and wait so you can try to troll. Lord, no, they ain't had no school shootings, child. They blaming and naming Uvalde as the reason for why they did it. That's what they blaming. Yep. We sending them into a war zone. You say it's Madison County schools in North Carolina. Okay, I'm going to still get the names of the schools that's going to have the boom shakalaka. Hazeline, just so y'all know. Now, another thing that's in the funny papers, there's cheering y'all on the TikTok. There are cheerings on the TikTok teaching people how to steal Kias and Hyundais using a USB cord. You heard what I said. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. And I repeat, there is cheering on the TikTok. Teaching, wait a minute, you say it's all of them? Because I heard it was only 6 schools. It's all the schools in Madison County going to put one in every building? Lord, have mercy. Y'all better keep them kids home. Wow. That's crazy. D. Marie saying, so instead of restraining their officers, they arm in the classroom. Retraining the officers, they arm in the classrooms. Yes. Lord, even say ban the kids off TikTok. Need to start a GoFundMe. Something. Oh, they only have 6 schools. Okay, gotcha. Well, that makes it safe. Ain't but 6 schools in Madison, and all of them gonna have a boom shakalaka. So, govern yourselves accordingly. Nisi Rose said, what's going on with these children and these ridiculous trends on TikTok? Yeah, they in there teaching them how to steal. Showing them how to do it. Y'all, this is pitiful. So apparently, people up there in Iowa, wait, one is saying Polk County, but I don't think that's Polk County, Florida. I don't know what Polk County she is. I think they over there, I think these are Nebraska people and Iowa people. They is suing Kia of America, Inc. Now, mind you, how the hell Kia get sued? Because these little bad kids teaching people how to steal. DS said they calling them Kia boys here, the Kias and Hyundais. I'm through. Social media is snitching on everybody. People snitching on themselves these days. They are. And TikTok is a menace to doggone society. Eva, you dressed? Okay, cool. Well, listen. Apparently, because these children is bad, the people are suing Kia and Hyundai. They claim the companies made vehicles that was easy to steal and overpriced. All of them easy to steal and overpriced. The complaint states, my apologies, that although car manufacturers know their cars easy for burglars to steal, they refuse to implement additional safety features. So they blaming them people, suing them because these children have figured out how to steal a car with a USB cord. I think the bigger question is, who raised these little monsters? Now, I think that's the biggest issue. Who raised these little monsters who figured out how to steal a car with a USB cord? I want to know exactly what was you doing that day when you magically figured out, a USB cord to take a car. Is that too much to ask? Why? Why are we not? What happened to the children? Why are the children stealing cars with USB cords? Because to me, that's the bigger question. And first of all, why the hell would you buy a overpriced Kia or a Hyundai anyway? That's an even bigger question if you ask me. Oh, y'all, I almost forgot. I had some more stuff on Nancy Pelosi before I go. God darn it. Y'all, more mess with her. Listen. How about, hey, Kiki. So listen. How about not only did this heifer spend $90,000 of taxpayer money going over there to check on her investment, not only did she accept $3.1 million in under the table lobbying money since 2018 up to present, working on this deal with Taiwan in the back door. Not only did all that happen, how about she took her son with her? Paul Pelosi Jr. went with her on that plane over there, and we got pictures of him being seen in the meetings. So now, was this personal business, Nancy, or was this government business, Nancy? Because if it was personal business, we shouldn't have paid for it. Not no $90 million with fighter jets and all if it was personal. And if it was government business, Nancy, why the hell was your son in the room? Your son ain't no politician. Your son ain't in Congress, and you expect us to believe that you wasn't giving your husband insider trading information? Really? Y'all, Nancy lied too much. Nancy lied too much. Yes, it was a family trip. Her son was there. Him was there. Lord, even say, lock up the old witch. Lord, lock up the old witch. I'm through. Mm-hmm. Yep, she had him there. Paul Pelosi Jr. was there. Yep, and she been a crook. Been a crook. Oh, Lord. Sunshine said it was take your child to work day. It must have been, girl. Must have been. But hold on, y'all. It's taking too long for something to pull up because I want y'all to see him because I'm not lying on him. Yeah, she put the whole country in danger for her own personal business, for personal gain. Mm-hmm. Lord. You didn't even know that gargoyle breeded, huh? Yeah, her and her husband got that little ugly boy. No, I didn't see. I won't say no, but I didn't see no pictures of him. Well, let's see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Okay. Child, why is this thing taking its time on me? Because I want y'all to see this. 1 second. That's all right. It don't want to pull up that way. Let me try it another way. I think my Outlook is misbehaving. Hold on. Yeah, it ain't. It's not letting me connect. And I wanted y'all to see that picture of him too, because he really was there. She really did do that. She really did do that. Hold on. Right. They're just crooked. They're just crooked. Like there's no other way to put that. They're crooks. Y'all Outlook won't even let me in. Child, these people are pathetic. Are y'all blocking these trolls as they come in? Hold on. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Where is my other device? Because I really want y'all to see this before I go. Oh, CC Miller, thank you so much for the Cash App, sis. I just saw it because I'm going in here to try to get it out my phone. Here you go. Here you go, ugly. All right. So let me see if I can get it over here. Right, Queen Marie. The trolls were over here on YouTube. They literally waited 5 minutes to do nothing. I should be able to get it here, and then I'm gonna go. But I need y'all to see this first. I almost let that tramp slide, and that ain't all. So while this is pulling up, hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we into something. And let me tell y'all the rest of it while I'm doing this. Thank you, Sunshine. Right, Eva. Wait 5 minutes to get blocked. That's some goofy stuff. Yes, definitely scam. But listen, so while this is pulling up, let me tell y'all the rest of it. It's worse than we thought. Like, yes, she a crook. Yes, she took 3.1 million under the table. Y'all know we went line by line on the money. But here is the picture. If it'll come on up. See, that's him. She was in the meeting. And there go her ugly son right there. Y'all see him? Good. So there go the proof. She was there with the boy. He wasn't supposed to be there unless it was personal business. And if it's personal business, I would like to know how you managed to spend $90 million of taxpayer money to take a trip to see about your personal business in Taiwan. Okay, press pause. So the company involved is TSMC. Now that's those semiconductor people. Taiwan Semiconductor Company. So now listen. She didn't put him on the trip log. She didn't disclose that he was there. The information leaked out. She went over there. She met up with TSMC, which is the 9th largest company in the world. So I'm hearing they got a $500 billion market cap. They're getting ready to build a facility in Arizona. Mind you, the facility that this Taiwan company is building in Arizona is with a $12 billion subsidy from the U.S. government. $12 billion subsidy on a facility for a Taiwanese company in Arizona. Okay, and this was done under Trump now. That was subsidized 2 years ago under Trump now. Okay, because you can bet he getting his money off this too. That's why he ain't say nothing about it, because he getting some too. And see, that's why her son was there. Because this personal business, y'all all getting paid. Why was your son there, Nancy? And see, with this deal, where it's $12 billion of American money, that's why he didn't mind sending out $2,000 checks, because he gave $12 billion to a Taiwanese company, a subsidy to build a factory over here in Arizona. And it's not going to benefit the people. The people who going to benefit from this is Intel, which I told y'all just made that deal now. That's why with Micron this year. That's why I told you by the time we hear about the deal, they've been working on them deals for years. 2 years back, Trump put the money up, signed the papers, and let them get $12 billion in subsidies to build this factory, all for us to see the culmination of the deal now, all the way to the tune of $90 million for Nancy to carry her funky behind to Taiwan to check on it. And that's why even with the rest of them saying, oh, it's not a good idea to travel now, they didn't make too much noise because they knew she was checking on the money for everybody. over there checking on everybody's money. That's why she talking noise, because she know they ain't gonna do nothing to her. They can't do nothing to her without telling on themselves. They all in on it. Told y'all. Told you. Well, anyway, that's the news. That's the funnies. Some of the news was funny. And now I got to go. But I appreciate y'all, and I had to go ahead and tell y'all what was going on. I can't believe I almost forgot that. Dang, what's wrong with my mind? Vanessa say, oh, that makes me mad. Bunch of crooks. Girl, well, be prepared to be mad forever, because this is America, and this is what? The land of the thieves and the home of the doggone slaves. That's what it is. But make sure y'all hit that like button and help your girl out, because I'm about to hit it and hold it. I got to jump on this here road and take care of a thing or two. But I appreciate y'all. That's right, Arizona. That's right. If you over there, girl, be on the lookout. If I can find the exact location, you know I'm going to tell y'all. If I don't tell nobody else, I'm going to let my kin folks know. You are welcome. Y'all are very welcome. And thank y'all for being here to get the news and to get the updates. I appreciate you. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. That's right. Till tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Oh, before you go, I ain't going to let y'all slide like that. You know I got to beg for y'all to hit them free buttons. Hit the like button, because it's free. Hit the subscribe button, because it's free. And make sure y'all hit that notification bell, because it's also free. And make sure that you click all when you hit the notification bell, so you'll know every time I go live over here on this porch, whether it's with the news, whether it's with updates, whether we having real talk, crown chat, or whatever. Please make sure you hit all 3 free buttons, and I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, y'all. Are we ready?